Hello, good morning. Let's settle down. Can you guys hear me at the back? Awesome, thank you. Welcome to our 21st member meeting. We have two of these a year, one in North America and one in Europe in the fall. Many thanks to our gold sponsors, KNX, as well as our silver sponsor, GL iNet. A quick show of hands of people who are attending a thread group meeting, member meeting for the first time. Quite a few people, welcome. I hope you get to network with a lot of people and learn about thread. And a quick show of hands of people who are in Philadelphia for the first time. Oh, wow, that's a lot of people. So just a quick facts about Philadelphia. It's the largest city in Pennsylvania. It's also the birthplace of United States. All the important documents, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, as well as the Declaration of Independence, were written as well as signed in the city. So it's a historic city. It's also called the city of brotherly love from the French, from the Greek words filio as well as adelphos. And it's also the home of the Liberty Bell, which was like a symbol of great importance during the abolitionist area. For folks who are fans of Rocky or Sylvester Stallone, you should go to the Philadelphia Art Museum and take a victory snap of yourself, like he did. And lastly, for foodies, this is a place for obviously the Philly cheesesteak, soft pretzels, as well as tasty cakes, which I haven't. I've tried none of those, and I'm hoping that I'll get a chance to taste the tasty cakes. Just some logistics. So we have coffee and drinks all day long. Restrooms are located right across this ballroom. We also have stairs and exit signs all over the place for emergencies. The breaks and lunch will be in the Warwick room, which is just outside. And the reception as well as the demos is also going to be in the mezzanine floor. So it's all on this floor. It's going to be easy. Just a reminder, all of the thread group members are bound by the policies that we have. That's the antitrust policy, IPR policies, as well as the confidentiality policies. So in terms of everything that's being said and communicated here is for thread group members only. Please don't tweet or post stuff on social media that is confidential. But the stuff that is public, in case any company has done a public announcement of a product or thread group has announced something publicly, absolutely we want your support in spreading the word as well as so definitely use social media for those. But for everything else, especially roadmap related items, keep that confidential. For all the new members, these are the QR codes. I think they have them all over the place. You can scan them and get more information about Thread Group itself. So a little about Thread Group's mission. It was right from the start, and it's still the case today, is to bring internet to the Internet of Things through its IP-based, low-power, secure mesh network. And that's been the philosophy, driving philosophy for Thread Group since its inception. It was started in July 2014, and there are many members over here who've been with Thread Group since its inception. It's a non-profit standards development organization. So a lot of the work is done by member companies, and it's largely for what the Thread Group does is develops the specification as well as provides all the support required for certifying components as well as products, and then does the evangelization required for making sure that this the standard as well as the specification is well understood in the industry. We've had a significant growth in membership. These are our 26 newest members since the last member meeting we had in Malaga in October. So we've seen a significant growth across all the tiers, contributors to implementers to academic members as well, and affiliates as well. So we're seeing quite a bit of uptick in particularly implementers as well as contributors, which is a significant sign that the technology is showing its potential, and companies are realizing the value that Thread will bring to the smart home ecosystem. In terms of the sessions, so the contributors and the sponsors obviously can attend all the sessions, but all the other tiers can attend the day one only, and we will have quite a bit of details from the three committees, the certification, the technical, as well as marketing committee. So you'll get a good perspective on where we are and where we are headed. Just a brief agenda for the upcoming 3 days. So today we will, after the welcome session, we'll have guest speakers. I'm excited about some of the talks from Comcast, Home Assistant, as well as some key updates on Matter, which was a significant effort, a joint effort that we've had with the CSA. So Chris Lepre from CSA will provide us with updates from on the Matter front. We also have KNX Association that's giving a talk on where KNX is with respect to Thread. And then we'll have breakout sessions for the 3 areas: certification, marketing, and technical. In the evening, we have a networking reception as well as demos from 5 of our member companies. So definitely, have a look at those demos. There's a lot of effort that companies put in to bring these demos. Make sure that you see them and ask a lot of questions. On Wednesday, we have a joint technical and marketing session, which is something that is always great because we bring in a lot of the effort that goes in marketing as well as technical together and talk about various initiatives that we would have. And then we have separate tracks for marketing and technical sessions as well. In addition to that, Comcast, who has been our recent member, and we are in their city, I guess, they're headquartered here. So they're hosting a networking reception for Thread Group in their state-of-the-art building, I guess. And it's what Asad tells me, it's like 17th Street, keep heading down 4 blocks, and that's where it is. It's about 10 minutes walk. Make sure that you bring your Thread Group badge because that's the access you will need to get into the building. All of us are registered for that, but you'll need the badge access. On Thursday, we'll have breakout sessions for marketing, technical, and then there'll be a joint technical and certification session, followed by the closing session. So that's going to be the agenda for Thursday. We have 4 guest speakers, as I mentioned, from Comcast, Home Assistant, which is one of the leading open source home automation software. Chris Lepre from CSA will be providing us some updates on Matter, and then a session from the KNX Association as well. For any agenda updates, I presume all of you are logged into the Thread Group's Teams account, and the general channel there will have all the updates in case there are any updates to the agenda and any general information. We have 5 demos from KNX, GLI iNet, MMB Networks, NXP, and Nordic, and they've already started hosting their demos in the hallway if you have seen while walking in. So in terms of quick updates, one of the significant, I would say, milestones we've had for Thread Group has been the number of certifications, both product as well as component certifications. So we are at 216 product total number of certified products and components. And this is truly exciting. A true mark and a true KPI for a specification success is the number of products and components and the ecosystem that's available around for it. And this is just a testimony of just the sheer number that's coming up. We will be at 230, I think, by the end of this month. So the rate at which this number is accelerating is also significant. And just to give you a perspective of the growth in the last 12 months, we've had close to 64% increase in this number, right? So it's just gone up by significantly. So that's truly exciting. And the pipeline also looks pretty strong right now. I mean, we are challenged as Thread Group to kind of keep up with the number. And that was one of the topics at our board meeting yesterday, to see what we can do to make sure that member companies are supported, to make sure that we don't have significant delays in the certification of components and products. In terms of member growth, this also has been significant. We've had close to 146 total members now, which is huge. This was the number was about 100 just 2 years ago, and there's been just a 10% increase since April itself, right? So we're seeing a significant number that we're growing. We are expecting the number to reach 150 to 160 by the end of the year. There's quite a bit of interest, so we are seeing a steady growth. In terms of the various geographies where our members are located, the biggest concentration is from Europe. The second is the Americas, as well as we are seeing lately a significant growth from Asia as well, right? And then we have some companies from Australia and other parts of the world as well. But Europe, US, and Asia is where we are seeing a significant growth in membership. With that, we're going to have our committee summaries. So to kick it.
So a couple of fun stuff. So photo contest. We do have a photo contest like we did in Malaga. If you take pictures during the meeting, you can upload it by scanning this QR code, and it'll be available on the screens. And there's actually little boards around here that you can scan that from. So just upload pictures to that QR code, and then the staff and I will sort through them at the end of the sessions and give out prizes for the top 3 pictures that we feel have been pretty captured the Thread Group spirit. So please participate in that. We are also working to collect and create a larger video library for marketing purposes. And one thing that we have done in the past at a member meeting is collect some videos of our members talking about what they're doing with Thread, or how they're using Thread, or the value that they see with Thread. So we've come up with a list of questions here. Gabby is going to have this set up to this evening during the networking reception. It'll be in a side room so that it's quiet. So please sign up. We have about 12 slots. It depends, 12 plus or minus, depends on how long it takes. So talk to Gabby or just show up there around that time, and we'll put you on the list. And basically, we'll use this footage to put together like member meeting promotional videos and talking about Thread. All right. Also, I learned in Malaga that there's a lot of people that like to go for runs in the mornings, and I went this morning and yesterday morning. The weather is beautiful. There is an easy path to get down to the river, and then at the river you go down some stairs, and then there's a really nice bike running path. So for anybody who's interested in starting your day off with a little bit of exercise and company and conversation and nice weather, meet us at 7 a.m. in the lobby, and we will plan to do around 3 miles. You can always do more if you want, or less. It's not a competitive race, so it's just to hang out and do something fun. All right. Okay,